What is this part of London famous for?
Meat and raving, for me. We're at Smithfield Market, so it's full of fucking crazy, gnarly meat in there, and crazy, gnarly nights out in that place. I've had the best nights out of my life in this place, so it's quite a special place.
Are you serious?
I'm being deadly serious, mate. I'm on holiday at the moment and I've had to get up at 6:30. That's never okay. But leaving there at 6:30 is perfectly acceptable. We're filming some stuff today with a good friend of ours, Pascal, who has featured quite heavily in Burger Gang episodes over the last couple of years. We're going to his HQ, which is Club Gascon. He's going to show us how to make what's called a foisson, which is a combination of a croissant and foie gras, which is, I mean, mind-blowing in itself, right? We're also going to arrange flowers. I'm not one to turn my nose up at anything, and I'll try my hands quite literally at anything, so...
I don't think he's going to ask you to help.
Oh, really?
No, I think that's his job. He has to do it every morning.
But I might be really good at it.
You know, 15 years ago I started with a little pot on the side with rose here. You know, just here, a small thing.
Yeah.
And week after week it became bigger and bigger. So the feature of the restaurant is this. That's why I became famous.
I'm charged up off sausage and egg McMuffin right now, so I can do anything.
You've seriously had a McMuffin?
Yeah. And,
okay, well let's not tell him that, right?
No, our secret.
Yeah.
I eat a lot, and McMuffins are a bit of an Achilles heel of mine, so... And plus, you're getting me out of bed at 6:30, you know what I mean? So, come on now. I was going to ask if you needed any help, but I thought there's no chance of him letting me anywhere near it, because I'll most definitely balls that right up.
It's simple. A bouquet is like food. On a plate, no more than 3 colors, 3 flavors. If you put more flavors, it's a bit disturbing, and people they are losing control. So the same with flowers. You know, when I do the bouquet, there is a message on seasonality, so we can feel now spring is on the way. The colors have to be more fancy and springy, so that's why you got some kind of yellow, purple, orange, which brings more light to a flower arrangement.
Did you get this level of attention to detail in some of the establishments you go to?
No. Yeah, the McMuffin starting to wear off now, so you know what I mean? Man needs his 11s.
Yeah, florist is one thing, now we need to move.
And as beautiful as they look, I can't eat them, so...
Yeah, no, you can. But no, it's better to eat foie gras now. No. What do you think?
Well, it's never a bad time to eat foie gras, so let's do it. Foisson.
Yes.
Foisson?
Foisson. It's a cross between a pudding and a savory dish. So inside you've got roasted foie gras. In the same time, to get this kind of almondy and toasted flavor, you've got some kind of glacial leaf, which is a salad, which is quite thick, and we dust it with some icing sugar, which is previously seasoned with some pastis.
Typically, would you eat this at 10 o'clock in the morning?
Yes, you can eat all day long.
Yeah?
You know, when you think of a croissant, you think of breakfast. So because of the breakfast, it's all about, some people prefer croissants, some people prefer cereals, some people prefer some milk. That's why the ice cream, of course, is made with milk. And you've got the Rice Krispies, which have been just coated with sugar, so caramelized to make them even crispier. All in all, it's like a lifted luxury breakfast in your plate. And even the plate. If you look at the plate, what does it remind you? Your grandmother, or whatever, in your family, that was under the table, you have a wood table or whatever, and
Oh, like the spongy soft thing.
Yes.
Yeah, she did used to have one of those. Yeah.
So it reminds you when you were a kid. You know, colors, the green, this is all about winter time, the snow, and the forest. And next to it you've got an ice cream, which is made with hay.
I always feel really bad because it always looks so pretty. I'm like the polar opposite of elegance, so I always feel a little bit bad. This is like Christmas right now. The sauce changes everything.
Everything has to be linked together.
When you gave me the sauce on its own, it was really overpowering.
Yes.
But a little drizzle on there brings it all home, brings it all together. This is insane. Rufus, you've got to try this, man. This is like fucking levels right now.
C'est le poisson.
Not being a chef myself or a critic, I'm kind of unaware of what a lot of this stuff is, but then you bite into it, mate, and it's like a little piece of heaven.
It's the talk of the menu at this stage. I think this will become one of the new signature dish of the restaurant.
Flawless. I didn't think the levels of foie gras could escalate any higher, but we're on another platform right now. Pascal's just come through like a new age, modern day superhero. You're about to start a residency at Street Feast in London.
Yes,
that's quite
in 2 weeks' time, yeah.
That's quite a different direction for you, right?
Obviously, yes and no. We are working since a while with this kind of street food thing. We started this restaurant with everything linked to small portion, and actually we were the first French restaurant in the world to make this everything in small portion. So we had no start main pudding. We broke that.
Which is very much the vibe of Street Feast as well,
yeah.
Because it's all about the small portions, dipping into different sort of varieties and styles of food. It's
a very short menu, but a bit dedicated with a message. And our message is all about duck.
Yeah.
So the new name will be Duck and Roll. Because it's a rock and roll on the duck.
Is there any foie gras going to be? Are you expecting?
Yes, but not only. It's not the mainstream. It's just one item will be linked to foie gras, but most of it is more about how to taste duck on a better way. The duck is the link of the Gascony. So Gascony, you know, it's comprising between Bordeaux, Toulouse and Biarritz. So this is the southwest of France. It's a big region. Right. And you've got the mountain, you've got the ocean, you've got the land. But when I did my book, Cuisine Gascon, the duck is everywhere. So to me, the duck, from the foie gras, from the duck fat, from the recipes associated to it, it's all about duck.
I'm a Street Feast don. Like, I go Street Feast every week because I fucking love it. To be throwing Pascal duck and roll in the mix of something I love anyway is like mind-bending. So, I mean, I can't wait. You have a kind of preconception of what a lot of these chefs are like, and it'll be a bit wanky and it's got to be this, sourced from there and la da da. It's like, fuck all that. It's got to be kind of emotion in it, and that's what came across really well today, is that everything he does is not by chance, even down to the plates that he uses to serve that dish on. It's like them mats that your gran or whatever used to have underneath the tablecloth to protect the table. Like, that's levels, mate.
It was not just a dish, it was something with a message behind, and this is where I try to work on, is to get the message.
And it seems like everything I was going to say, everything you do is there's more than one dimension to it, and there's a kind of underline, there's always...
Well, yeah, otherwise what's the point?
And you're not going to make history by following the rules, are you? You've got to think outside the box, right?
But I try to be a bit different, yeah.
When you come through with the Rice Krispies, mate, I was like, is he for real?
As a Frenchman in London, as a Londoner, I think one of my work is to understand this kind of main English product, which are not popular in France at all. My next target will be Weetabix. I hate Weetabix. For me, it's a vomiting thing. I hate it.
Oh,
I hate cereals. But I want to create something with Weetabix. For example, this is one of my work in the future. I don't know how, but I just know that Weetabix will be something which I want to play with.